Hi, I'm Mr. Smith and I've been the teacher working with the students in TKS this year in 10C. It's been a fantastic year, but what is TKS? Well, the students are going to tell you and they're going to tell you about their experiences. To give a brief overview, TKS is an extracurricular program where the students meet every week with other students from around the world, led by a TKS coach. They discuss the world's biggest problems and how new technology can solve these problems. They get hands-on with examples of new technology, with AI, gene editing, blockchain, everything you can think of. They research it, they do activities in the sessions, and then they carry out their own projects to see how these technologies can solve real-world problems. They also learn really valuable skills, mindsets each week, which hopefully have shaped them into more prepared people for the future. It's been a really interesting year. They've done a really great job, and I hope they can share some of that with you in this short video. Thank you, enjoy.
Hi, I'm Elena, and today I'm going to talk about my experience in TKS. So, what is TKS? For me, TKS is a program made for young people like us that teaches us how to use the unfair advantage that we were born with in order to solve world's biggest problems and ultimately become the red dot in a sea of white dots. As usual, I'm going to start with the mindset, which is anti-fragility. What is anti-fragility? Well, let's say you got a 3 in a term exam, right? And you have 3 choices. You can either be fragile, so you can go home and hate maths forever just because you got a 3 in the term exam and you think that you're not good at maths. You can be resilient. You can be, oh, I got a 3, I passed, that's great. Or you can be anti-fragile. You can go home, accept the fact that you got a 3 in a term exam, and next time try to do your best to get a 4 or a 5 or a 6 or a 7 or even an 8 and benefit from that 3. Then we have the skills. The first skill that I chose is critical thinking, and we got to practice that during the challenges because we had to create an executive summary at the beginning of every challenge in which we would have to present the problem, solution, and outcome in a very synthesized way so that everyone could understand what we wanted to share with that idea. The second skill is outreach, and it is probably something that not many of us do at this age. There are 2 types of outreach. There's warm outreach and cold outreach. Warm outreach is just seeking feedback from teachers, family members, friends, etc. And then there's the cold outreach, which is the hardest kind of outreach, which is reaching out to people that you don't know, complete strangers. And we got to do that during the second challenge. We reached out to almost 20 TikTokers, out of which only 3 responded. But we kept going and we managed to validate our idea. And I think you could definitely see an improvement from the first challenge to the second one. I chose to talk about the moonshots as it was my favorite project of the year. And a moonshot is basically a challenge taken to the next level. You have to choose one of the world's biggest problems, a thing that you're very passionate about, and try to come up with a solution that could be implemented in the next 5 years. So my team and I wanted to facilitate brain cancer detection using BCI technology, brain-computer interface, and EEGs. So we created Neuroninja, which is a headset that uses EEG sensors in order to analyze your brainwaves, alpha, beta, gamma, and delta, and it would be implemented in the healthcare system, and you could just go to your local pharmacy, put it on for 20 minutes, listen to 4 songs, and after those 20 minutes, that light would either turn green if you don't have cancer, or red, and in that case you might have cancer, so you should go and see your doctor. We also created an app so that you could schedule your follow-up, send a reminder for the next scan, or even pay for the subscription plan. So, I'm not going to tell you go into TKS because it's for everyone. But for me, it was an amazing experience, and even though it's very technological and I'm not the greatest fan of technology, I really liked it, and I think it just made me a better person. So, thank you.